Well, I'm going to make a few remarks. And in them, I'd like to give thanks, reflect, and encourage continued conversation. First, Marilyn, Alyssa, and I would like to thank you, our audience, for your thoughtful questions and comments. We'd also like to thank our speakers and moderators. They've shared their fascinating analyses, posed provocative questions, and prompted new lines of inquiry. And together you've created this collegial community that I think has really nurtured new insights, and thank you for that. That's your accomplishment, and we're very grateful. I also want to echo the thanks to Stephanie Moore of the Center for Craft, to the Wingate Foundation, Chris Scotes at the Museum of Arts and Design, and I am particularly grateful for the support of Bard Graduate Center, Director Susan Weber, Dean Peter Miller, and Chair Andrew Morrill. And we are indebted to the many people who worked behind the scenes at our respective institutions to make this event possible. We're especially indebted to Lauren Rockmore of the Center for Craft and Laura Minsky here at BGC. Alyssa and I would especially like to honor our extraordinary co-organizer, Marilyn Zaff, AKA in my emails, I've started just to refer to her as Wonder Woman. And I think Linda Carter and Gal Gadot should just step aside and she'll star in the next movie. In terms of reflections, I just want to briefly say that, when we put this together, we weren't really sure what was going to happen. We knew that we wanted people coming from different fields, and we knew we wanted experienced but also emerging voices. And I think what's been especially rewarding for us is these cross conversations, the convergences and also the divergences, right? The new ideas, and then also rethinking those ideas that we already have. And that really has been particularly rewarding. I do want to, our program is not over. We have a session up on the 6th floor where we have 11 presenters who've arranged their presentation in the form of actually really beautiful posters. Thank you all. And we'll go up there after I introduce these presenters, and also you can have a glass of wine and something to eat. And again, more conversation. And I encourage you to approach the individual presenters and ask them to tell you about their work. But they won't hound you. They'll let you just look and read too if you want. So this presentation by Colin Fanning, who's a PhD student here at the Bard Graduate Center, but also a project curator at the Philadelphia Museum of Art, focuses on the musical and material qualities of the folk harp in the post-war US and the persistence and revival of that form. In All Black Everything, we'll hear from Callen Zimmerman, who teaches at City College in the Business and Technology of Fashion program, and also works at the Textile Art Center on radical pedagogy. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Colin, just stand up, wave. Okay, Callen. Sir. Okay, we'll keep going. Amanda Thompson has worked at many museums, including the New York Historical Society, the Museum of African Art, and Amanda, remind me of the other one. New York Historical Society. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's it. She is also newly entered our PhD program here at Bard Graduate Center, and she's going to be looking at this really interesting topic of resistance in Chiapas, Mexico. Mio Spampinato, is she here? Oh, she's here. Okay. Has really interesting work on reproducing early modern recipes for materials, and she has a background both in conservation and in art practice. Amanda Shore is in the, She's not actually in an Ontario summer camp. She's here. Right there, right, yeah. So she's at Concordia University, and she also is, I'm sorry, let me just, a PhD student and a maker and a writer. Caitlin McClure is artistic coordinator at Greenwich House Pottery, and she's going to be talking about there she is, West Side Oral History project that she's been engaged with, and that's going to be hosted jointly on our website and that of the New York Public Library. She is a cultural historian and also a potter. Hadley Welch Jensen is just successfully defended her dissertation here at Bard Graduate Center. And she is now a postdoctoral fellow in museum anthropology here and at the American Museum of Natural History, and is done some really fascinating work on Navajo weaving and its representation that she'll tell you about. Mei-Ling Israel, also a almost finished dissertation PhD student here, and she's been really interested in craft knowledge exchange online, and that's what her presentation is about. And she is about to pursue a career in cultural heritage management. Lynn Heller is a post-disciplinary artist and academic at OCAD University, and she's going to share her piece, One for Sorrow. Sure, yes. Yeah.
I just wanted to introduce Antonio Mozella. He's up from Brazil, and he's helping me on the project, so I just wanted his name acknowledged.
Okay, great. Welcome, thank you. Holly Gore is a PhD candidate at University of California, Santa Barbara, and she's looking at the way in which modernist artists and designers have used the material of wood. And Lauren Colin is going to tell us more about Canadian hooked rugs, and I think there's some really interesting relationships between her and Amanda's work to think about. She is in the Communication and Culture program at Ryerson and York University. I think that's everybody. And please join us upstairs. So all you need to do is go out the door and up to the 6th floor. So thank you.